Benny boy back at it again. It's been a minute since we talked, but just want to give you guys a quick update. Today might be the day old Dano gets the chop. So we're on Rev B of my Freektune. The first Rev. Data logs look great. We'll kind of decipher those in a little bit. And I'm going right now to do another data log. And once again, we're going to import it into VDyno just to kind of see where things are happening and what the estimated wheel horsepower and torque is. Just got a fresh cut, feeling good. So I got a nice little stretch of road here in a minute, and I'll kind of bring you along for doing a data log. So on the first rev, you do like an idling log, you do a second gear, no boost, and then you just do a third gear wide open throttle. The first two, the first and second gear ones are all set. So now we're just going to do a few different third gear, 2500 to 6500. I did notice that on my first couple logs, I did not quite bring it out to 6500, and that is because the RPM gauge actually reads quite low on the upper end. So instead, this time, I just set up the shift light on the access port so I can actually fully bring it out to 6500 and get a better data log and see how the boost tapers off when the KO4 is kind of running out of steam. So that is what we'll be doing next. And we picked up 2 GoPros. One real one, one kind of fake one, but I want to slap those on once I wash the car here so I can get some nice exhaust videos, and I want to get the chop cam, also known as the Dan cam, set up out on the front fender, I'm thinking, so we get kind of like a pointing back angle, because we know that's where he's going to be. Alright, so next we will be doing a little wide open throttle. Okay, here we go. So secret to this is you gotta have traction control off, AC off, and you gotta start your data log properly, right? So we get into third, here we go. Hitting the button, wide open throttle. All the way to red line. All right, boys. Perfect. Get the data log. So, rolled on. So, to break that down a little bit, I kind of rolled onto the throttle because I didn't want it to be like a crazy abrupt thing, especially if I imported into VDyno. That gave you some crazy torque ripples, but we'll cut those out anyways. Started a little bit before 2500, rolled into full throttle, and then I was watching the shift tree on the access port. So actually, kind of the opposite of a quarter mile like shift tree light. It increments up when you're getting closer to your shift point that I had set at 6500. We'll have to rewind it back. I think I might have hit the real rev limiter as well, but I did take it all the way up to 6500 this time, and I hit a boost, or a max boost of 20 pounds. So that's right about where my target is. I'll actually go over 20 if I'm flat foot shifting, just kind of when that kicks in. You know, little spikes will hit over 20, but that felt like a real good log. And like any VDyno or any data log, it's consistency, right? So when I rewind this back, I did it on the same flat surface, same place, same temperature. So right now I'm gonna get my 3 data logs, because if I take the car out later, it might be quite a little bit warmer, you know what I mean? Barometric pressure might be different. When I try to get my data logs, I wanna do all 3 of them at the same time if possible. So here comes 2 and 3. Okay, one of the many benefits of Mexico is there's a nice flat road right here, just minutes away from my house in Mexico. All right, second data log, here we go, third gear. All right, now I almost started a little late, but I bet because of that, oh, shut off my data log. But I bet because of that RPM issue I was telling you, I probably did not actually start late. Because my real RPMs are just a little bit less than what it says. All right, third and final data log. Here we go. No one's coming. Get out in first, get into second. I'm gonna hit the data log button. Get into third, here we go. Hold 20 pounds right here, boys. Torque steering. All right, that is 3 data logs in the books. When we come back, we will be pumping them into VDyno and kind of breaking down the data.